It is Tuesday night and we're back. All right, so let's start sharing this button here. Wake up the crowd.
Start you, right?
I'm about to. Yeah, I am live.
These things were all.
I'm live.
Yeah, look at it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, look at
It's beautiful, honey. Hello, guys. Hang on, I'm just hitting the share button. My husband wanted me to show me the onion. We got an onion. I mean, not an onion. I have a giant, what do you call it? Hang on, guys. I'm just tapping the screen to send invitations so people know we're awake. La 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 la. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Bella Love. La 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 la. Okay. Hello, loves. Oh, now we gotta get comfortable. My big old fat foot almost flashed people. My Lord Jesus, that'll get me kicked off. All right, Bella, you gonna do a little moderating for me tonight? La, la, la. You're welcome. I am using Chi-Town Shannon. That's my newest deck that I made. It was all inspired by my daughter. She likes to draw and paint, especially during times of stress and when she's going through something, like everybody is. We all got our somethings we're going through. And I stole all her pictures and I created a deck of cards. Thanks, guys. Hello, Taylor. Keep tapping that screen. I appreciate you. We will be doing some readings tonight. I love her artwork. I know, isn't it so pretty? Oh, did I screw up my deck? Oh, shouldn't I? Oh, no, that's my card. Okay, like, all right, Bella, I'm giving you this one. A kiss to the wind. Allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to explore your desires, your sensuality, your instinct, and your enchantingness. Isn't that pretty? Okay. All right, so that was for you, Bella. I don't know why, but I done messed up my whole deck. They're up. Oh, that's cards. That's the cards of the. Explains what they're about. All right, let's back up. All right, Taylor Joanne. If you're the new in here, make sure that you let me know that you're new in here. Once I get to 10,000, the likes up on the top, I'm going to tell you to go into the little guest box down below, toot toot, and then I'll randomly pull somebody up and you'll get a free reading. Oh crap, I forgot to tell somebody. Don't leave me. And then I'll randomly pull somebody up and you'll get a free reading. Oh crap, I forgot to tell somebody. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Sorry. Okay, what did I miss? Answer the prayers, missing that, sure. Hi. All right, Taylor. Thought I saw something else happening, but I don't know where it went. Is anybody else like 90 degrees outside? Because we are, oh, the sky is very pretty right now. Taylor, the universe, the creator, whether creating art or your own destiny, it is all up to you. When this card comes up, it's telling me that there is something going on and you feel like you don't have control over it. You feel like things are just happening around you. But this card comes up to tell you that you can control it. You have control over your own destiny there, okay? La, 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 la. Okay, what do we got? Hello, Lucy. Would you like a free reading? Oh, that's my little bell doing my moderate. 112 there? Oh, hail to the no. Nope. Just nope. Sit outside ground. And it's too hot to sit outside the ground. I go outside, I'll melt. The older you get, when I used to do mission work and stuff, I'd go to Costa Rica and Puerto Rico and Guatemala. And I didn't mind it. It was in the summertime, and that didn't bother me. Something happened one day. I just got old, and suddenly it makes me sick when I'm in the heat. Hello, Mira. How are you, my love? La, 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 la. La, 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 la. I was hoping you
Great, thank
I
you.
was
How are
here.
you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I can't stay for very long because I've got an appointment in a couple of hours and I need to do a few things beforehand. But I
Catch me
do
up.
miss doing these lives with you.
I miss him too, honey. I do. I literally was like, it's Tuesday. Should I go live? I'm like, go live, Michelle, go live. And I'm like, I'm tired. And I'm like, you're being a wimp. Go live. And so then I slapped on some makeup, and my husband's like, where are you going? I go, I'm going live. I was like, if I don't push myself, then I'm going to bed. I literally was like, just go to bed and watch a movie. It was just something I don't ever do. I think it was up to like 1 last night. I don't sleep at nighttime, but it's like, then it comes when the sun starts to go down, and the sky right now here is freaking gorgeous. I'm going to show this to you guys. It is freaking blue and pink. I don't know, can you guys see that?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Isn't it pretty? Oh my God, it's
Very summery.
very pretty out here. But anyways, so what's new with you, kiddo?
Lots of different things, lots of opportunities.
Good.
Can you tell I'm a bit like I woke up not long ago, but also didn't sleep very well last night because I did like some free readings on my Instagram story last night, and other than I was on a high for a while, and it took me a while to
I understand that.
come back to earth.
Oh, I hear you.
And doing the Royal Show, which is at the end of the month, which is
Okay.
like 10 days. I don't know what you guys call that, like a fair or I don't know, not a
10 days
fair.
long?
Yeah, it's 10 days long, and it's like there's rides and show bags and all that sort of stuff.
Oh,
But there's a couple of clairvoyants and mediums that have got, what are they called? Stalls there. So I'm going to be doing 6 out of 10 days.
holy crap. Good for you.
Yeah. And then
Isn't it incredible
in
how like
September.
since we've met, how our lives have just rolling. It's just like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
It's so cool. And
Good.
then September, I'm doing the Outback Spiritual Festival, which I did last year in Broken Hill in the Outback.
Nice.
And, it was 2 days last year. This year it's 3 days. So I'm excited about
Okay.
that.
Cool. We just had last weekend we were at Feminine Energy event. That was a really cool event. The cool part about it was like I was the only reader there. So perfect. But it was
Love that.
all kinds of women businesses coming together. And it was packed.
Yeah.
We had a line waiting outside before it started. Nat, you know Nat who used to be with us on here all the time? She might
Yeah.
probably. She was there. She was doing trans healing out there. But yeah, because it wasn't like a metaphysical event. It was just a woman's energy event. And I got in at the last minute. And it turned out to be a really great event. But the weekend before that, one of Crystal, she's my illustrator for my book and everything. She got us into this. It was fairies in the forest. I don't know if you saw my pictures or anything, but so like it was. At first, I was like, I don't know. I was like, okay, whatever, I'll do it. What the hell? But it was the most enchanting thing I'd ever seen. Like all these grown-ups were dressed up like fairies of all different, and they had bubble people out there, and I can't even explain it, but it was freaking charming and mystical all at the same time. I was like,
I love that.
I really want to dress up next year. It was like being at the Renaissance Fair, but full of fairies. Yeah, it was very cool, very cool. And we were so
The only
fortunate
one
because
that's
it's been like
not
90
dressed
something
up.
out here. Are you cold out there right now?
Yeah, it is cold. But
Okay,
today's going to be 17 degrees Celsius, which is lovely.
okay.
We've had
And that is
10.
what is that compared to us? I know we
I
did.
don't know. I don't know what the conversion rate is.
No, I know we did this before. Because it was nice because we were. I think the day we did the forest one, it was maybe 78 degrees, 79 degrees. It was perfect. Every other day out here, it's been like 90 freaking degrees. And when it first came up, I'm like, I'm not doing any more outside events. I don't like the heat. I don't want to be outside. I melt.
Yeah.
I'm miserable. And it was the perfect day too. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll do it again next year. Only if God can give me the perfect day. Come to Texas. No, don't. I don't want to go to Texas.
Why not?
It's too freaking hot. I went there on a mission trip too. Almost died out there. I'm the kind right now. I'd be happy going to like Canada, Alaska.
To come here for the cold air
Yeah. Yeah. One
for
of
a
these
bit
days.
of a break.
One of these days, I'm going to make it out there. All right, let's see what we got on here. Denise, darling. Did you see my deck that I made for my daughter?
Your what? Ah,
Chi-Town Shannon.
gorgeous.
It's all literally all of her artwork I stole.
I love that.
Yeah, I went through her Facebook page and I stole all her pictures. And then I surprised her with the
gorgeous.
deck. It was very cute. She was very excited.
And then using them.
Yeah, I use them. I sell them too. All right, so Denise. Meant simple, meant to be. Okay, soul contracts. You may be questioning a relationship merely on a surface flaws. Look deeper. When this card, I don't know if you can see the card here, Denise. But when this card comes up, the reason why when I thought of it when I saw this picture, sometimes we base things on just what we can see, not what we feel. So soul contracts can be questioning a relationship. So sometimes we look into relationships like that's not my person, or I'm not attracted to that person, and we base things on physical instead of looking beyond the physical aspect of it and understanding that there's a deeper connection with somebody. And it doesn't a soul partner doesn't have to be your lover. It can be your sister, your best friend. It can be your next door neighbor. You'll know it. You just feel so connected. Carrie, it's only 62 by you. Where are you at? That's where I need to go. All right, Carrie, keep moving in the direction you're going. You're heading towards your divine purpose and understanding. The light swimmer. You're welcome. Celsius. Oh, Celsius versus degrees. Oh, it's 62 by you. Thanks, Carrie did the math for us. I haven't seen I was at nighttime I still scroll. I haven't seen I've seen Helen every once in a while, but I haven't seen Lori out here in a while. Have you seen her live?
No, I haven't. I think she might have. Nah, not for a while. Yeah.
I haven't either. I sent her a message. All right, we're gonna do a reading. You wanna do one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
I really need to with my hair.
I don't think your hair is gonna matter. You guys keep tapping the screen. I wasn't gonna do it until we hit 10,000. But since Mira can't stay long, we're gonna roll one out. Taylor, how are you, darling?
Good. How are you guys?
Marvelous. Have we read you before?
A long time ago, yes.
Okay, so you know how it works.
Yep.
All right. So for anybody who's new here, we take your first name, your middle name, jump you up in the box, tell you to be quiet. Anything that is done on here will go up on my YouTube channel, which is Michelle Burke 8113. It'll be up there next couple days. So if you get red and you want to go back to see what I said. All right, Taylor, middle name.
Joanne.
Joanne. Is there an E at the end or no?
No.
Okay. All right, I'm just going to be quiet for a minute. You guys entertain yourselves, be friends. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Taylor, remember just yes or no's, okay, honey?
Okay.
Okay. All right. The first I want to talk about is a grandfather that I felt come in. He wasn't a very tall man. He's a kind of shorter man, I would say, definitely under 6 feet tall. Does that make sense to you?
Possibly.
Okay. Um, Maybe this will help a little bit. He's doing something around his hand, around his chest area. So I don't know what's with his chest. If he had something with his heart, his lungs, the breast area, if there's something happened in the chest area before he crossed, or if he had some distinguishing mark on his chest. But he's doing this so you understand who it is.
Okay.
Okay. I have another male that's on the other side, and right away he made my head hurt. And it was interesting because I didn't know if it didn't feel like it was like a I can see, they can your loved ones, your associates, your friends, your family members, there people can come through. And if this male, I felt like he wasn't I don't feel like he was an immediate family member. I feel like he was outside of the circle here a little bit on the second circle. But the head, which would be either stroke, aneurysm, blow to the head, mental disorder, bipolar, or trauma to the head before he crossed. Do you know who this male is? And I just
We
smelled
think
onion.
so.
It'll be the first one that jumps in your mind, okay?
Okay.
And I want to say he's a younger male. Okay.
Okay.
I was at first they threw two names at me, and I hate when I do names. And if anybody's ever watched me here, I don't like names. But it was either like a Tommy or a Tammy sounding name. Does that mean something to you?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna put a question mark by that. Like I said, it's starting with a T. It's Tommy, Tammy. I got that the Tom sound to it. I don't know what that is. But then I wrote down Johnny. So I don't know why I wrote down Johnny. So I think I was trying to go with the whole Ami thing. I don't know.
John?
Well, okay.
Johnny would make sense.
Okay, thank you. Maybe that's why they kept going down the line. Tommy, Tammy, Johnny. Okay. So they just kind of kept throwing until I could get it right because it's names to me have a different vibration. I also was given the word Nana. Nana means that there's a grandmother that had a name other than grandma. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. They were talking, it was interesting because I was asking about months and they threw the month of April for the past. Birth date, death date, anniversary date in the month of April, some major event that happened in your past that you're still holding the resin of. Do you understand April?
Yes.
Moving forward, though, is interesting because first I heard November, but they gave me an up sign. That means something is going to be shifting and changing for you coming up in April. Okay.
Okay.
But I also, when I see the shift, a shift means either like housing, job, a relationship, schooling, a move, something is going to be changing. And it might seem a little like abrupt right now or disruptive, but it's going to work out. It's going to be fine. All right.
Okay.
I also seen a jail cell. So a jail cell means two things for me. One, it means that either somebody within your circle or yourself have been behind bars. If it is not a literal jail, then it's a metaphor for that you've put yourself in a mental jail or a physical jail. And it's like, and if it's the metaphor, they want you to know that you have the key to open that and you can get out of that anytime you want. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I also see that this is an anniversary period. So it would be, we're in August, July, August, September. This is an anniversary period for you. It's either crossing, birth date, something major in these 3 months. Do you know what they're talking about?
Yes.
Thank you. And I saw two fathers. So when I see two fathers, it's making me think that somebody has either like a father or stepfather or a father and then mother has somebody else in their life. Do you know who's got the two fathers?
Kinda.
Okay. All right. I seen the number 3. The number 3 would be the third day, third month. Number 3.
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right. And my angel message for you, my lovely. My left arm just started hurting. There's somebody on the other side. I feel like it's a female who crossed over. If my left arm is hurting, it's telling me that it had something to do with their heart, like a heart attack. or they had a heart attack before they crossed. Not necessarily that's what took them out, but they had a heart attack.
And you said it was female?
Yeah, I feel a female energy. It could be a male energy with a lot of female hormones, but I'm going to go with the female energy.
Okay.
Okay, I have a unicorn. The unicorn represents a lost child. So they're saying that there's a lost child that's on the other side, miscarriage, abortion, didn't quite make it very long, that is attached to your family and is watching over them.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for letting me read you. I'm going to give you over to Mira.
Thank you.
Welcome.
That was just very chaotic. I wasn't listening to what you were saying, but there was just a lot going on here.
Okay.
Hi, Taylor. My name is Mira. I just made a coffee because I wasn't planning on having one, but hey, here we are. I keep getting a mail coming through that had an accident, like my arms, my chest, my legs, everything was hurting. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, because it came in first, and then when I was making the coffee, I was like, that accident, like, and next minute there was an accident. I live on a main road right now, and there was an accident that I just heard like two bangs. That's why I was like, because I'm right near the main road. Anyway, um, also, he said, like, this person was very drained after the accident, and because of all the pain and everything that they were experiencing, um, they were very grumpy. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you also feel like you're, like you are authentic? I'm not questioning that at all. I'm not questioning anything, but the way that you're received by people, you feel like you're too much. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. All you need to work on is the delivery. Don't worry about how you're saying it and that sort of thing. I know the delivery is part of how you're saying it, but it's like when you start feeling into or thinking about, oh, how am I going to say this? It's taking so much energy to work out how I'm going to say something. It's kind of lost. So say it, but I feel like you need to have your hand on your heart when you say things to people, particularly when it's like of an emotional or something that's delicate. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like right now you're in a balancing act because, like, as I was feeling into your energy, I was like, ooh, I'm trying to balance everything, but I'm toppling both sides. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. I've got a female coming through right now, and I'm getting like chest pains, and it's like really hard for me to breathe. Would you understand that about a female that's on the other side?
Yes.
Okay. Would you understand about them having like foot problems, like as in pain, or just like I'm saying, I don't know why. I'm not a big feet person, so I don't know why they always, not always, but they bring in like how their feet looked. It's not a pretty thing for me, but there's something about
Maybe.
that. Okay. Would you understand why I'm seeing oranges? Like, did they have an orange tree or something orange around the house?
I can take that.
Okay. Would you understand why I'm seeing a compass?
Not particularly.
Okay. Are you thinking of traveling soon?
We were just trying to plan a vacation.
Okay, this is why the compass is coming through. So there's a big yes. I'm getting August next year. Are you planning on a trip in August next year?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a big yes. Like, I feel like there's going to be a tribe that goes with you. I don't know if that's in like, it feels like more spirits will be guiding. We will be with you and guiding you. Did your grandfather on your dad's side have something neurological going on, like whether it was Alzheimer's, dementia, stroke, something like that altered his brain and neuro pathways?
Possibly.
Do you know whether he was well known come through?
Yes.
Okay. Was he also did he have back problems, or did he have like pain in his lower back, or is that you?
That's probably me.
Okay. He's telling me you got to do the hula hoop, like to loosen that area. Do the hula hoop without the actual hula hoop, but just
Good
do
job.
the hula hoop.
Everybody
Like,
who
just-
look up right now.
Yeah, get everybody hula hoop. Get up on your feet and hula hoop. He's also like giving me the sense of like towards the end he found it hard to move his arms. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Is this you with the heat? Like, do you get hot flashes, or do you get like hot or blush or something like that?
Yes.
Are you feeling this right now?
Not currently.
Okay. It's gone, so cool. Hot flashes. He's showing me pistachio nuts. Would you understand why I'm saying pistachio nuts?
Yeah.
Okay. And the message for you is the truth will always be told, whether it's months, years, whenever later, the truth is always going to come out, kind of like bubble to the surface. That's what I've got for you today. But I feel like you need to eat pistachio nuts. It'll help with the hot flashes.
Okay.
Each
That's what I've got for you today. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect to your energy and to your loved ones.
Thank you.
All right. If you want to validate anything, my love, you are welcome to. If you don't, it's your story. You don't have to.
The August, September, my birthday is actually August 3rd. So that was also the 3 that you picked up on. And then my parents' anniversary is September and my dad's birthday is September. There's a lot of August, Septembers. Grandfathers is hard. My dad's biological father passed away in a car wreck when my dad was 12.
Okay.
And so I've only met like my step grandpa on that side.
Is that why I saw two fathers?
That could be.
Okay.
My other thought of the two fathers was my dad's closest brother passed away, and he was like a second father to us growing up.
Gotcha. Okay. Got you.
So usually grandfathers, I get confused between which one and when.
Yeah.
The Nana or grandmother, that was my grandma Sandy. We called her Witchy because she liked Halloween.
Okay.
And she had breast cancer young, and then she ended up passing away. I think it was a stroke, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
And then, yeah, next August and September, we are going to visit my immediate family is all going to Montana to visit my
Cool.
great aunt and uncle that live out there.
That's my dream, is to go to Montana. I've never been there. Somebody just said to bring up the guitar. Do you know why I saw the guitar?
My grandma and grandpa used to have one in their house.
Okay. Maybe that's why they just brought up the guitar. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all I can.
That's okay.
I mean, the orange is my favorite color, so that's why I could take the oranges.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, love.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you again. All right.
Yep. Bye.
Bye, baby. Dun, dun, dun. Hello, Elizabeth Beth Kelly. Did you just adjust your boobs?
I did because it was a bit see-through. Don't want to get a violation or whatever the fucking call it.
It's all good. It's all good. All right, let's see.
It's all G and the H.
That's all good. Hello, darling. I'm trying. Don't say it, but I'm trying to figure out. Don't say it. If I was just trying to
Okay.
figure out what it meant. F a vibe. F is a vibe. F is a vibe. All right, go ahead. Give it to me now.
Oh, my name or the
I want to know what that is. What do you call yourself on here?
Edda's vibe?
It's a T.
Edda?
Etta vibe. Okay, got it. Okay.
It's
All right.
ETT.
I thought it was. I thought it
Edda's
was.
my like initials, and then it's my vibe.
Okay. I thought it looked like F in this. So I was like F up. All right. So have you ever seen this read
I've
before?
never done it.
I'm sorry?
Never done it. I've watched you guys, but I've never done this.
Okay. All right. So you know what we're gonna do? Be quiet. We're gonna be quiet, right? That's fine.
Yes.
Okay. What's your first name?
Elizabeth
Okay. Is it the Z or a S?
with a Z.
Okay. And your middle name?
Anne.
All right. Is there an E at the end or no E?
Oh, no E.
Okay.
Just ANN.
There's a strange delayed reaction between us. I don't know if it's your connection, but I keep hearing a swoosh. Like I don't know if you're driving or you're near the ocean.
Nope.
You guys hear
Neither.
it?
Because I'm near the main
Oh,
road.
you think it's my AC? You think it's my AC unit?
Okay.
You think
What's when I'm
you
near
think it's
me,
my wall unit?
be able to hear.
Yeah, it's Mira. It's you. Okay. You sound like you're out by the ocean. I'm like,
Oh,
that's
it's Mira. Okay.
yeah. All right, let me get to work now.
I wish.
I know, me too.
Me too.
Yeah, can you bring the fan over here? I'm really hot. Thank you. Okay. Elizabeth, I'm seeing all kinds of strange stuff around you here. Again, just say yes or no's, okay? All right.
Okay.
Okay. First, I want to talk about I've got a set of grandparents that separated themselves from the family. That means it's the grandparents that weren't real close to the family, weren't like you know how like they sometimes we have the more attentive one and the not so attentive ones. You know, they're just we know they're there and we see them on the holidays kind of thing, or they're away from us. So they're kind of separated themselves from you, but they're just saying we're still around you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. I also one of them flashed a military flag at me. Does that mean something to you?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's not the same
don't-
one.
Okay,
So
that's
I'm
okay.
not sure.
Yeah. It's okay. Don't say too much. But no, they're just flashing at me. It doesn't have to be for them, but they wanted me to make sure that I brought up the military flag. I also have a female that stepped forward, and she's giving me the image and the impression and energy of an ant that's on the other side. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
But it was interesting because she also said sister to me. So I feel like she has a sister with her on the other side.
Yes.
Okay. I also see them
Yes.
holding a baby on the other side, a baby that didn't make it earthbound. Do you understand that?
Sort of.
Okay. So when they're holding a baby, they're just saying a spirit who didn't make it here earthbound. So it's either if it made it, it didn't make it here for very long. Okay. I also have a younger male that stepped forward who was on the thinner side, dark eyes he had, and I felt like he kind of suffered through something up here. Like I don't know if it was a mental issue, bipolar issue, depression. I'm not sure, but I feel like his crossing was unnatural.
Not sure.
All right. I'm going to keep talking to him for a second. Like I said, I feel like it was unnatural. So I don't know if it was an accident that took him or if he accidentally did something that caused his crossing. I want you to think of your circle around you. Who had the male that crossed? I want to say it was probably within the last 2 years.
Still not. Yeah, still not
Okay.
sure.
The question mark. I'm going to let you hold on to that. I think feel like when you have a conversation with somebody, they're going to be like, you remember so and so said that they lost their son. Okay. So I feel like it's somebody you're associated with. I also they put their hand around your tummy area. When they do that, they're telling me that either you had something in the past that was going on with either your stomach, your uterus, or you have like a scar or marking on your stomach.
No.
Okay. Just pay attention to your stomach area then. Okay. If you haven't had it in the past, like if you feel something going on with your stomach area, make sure that you have it. Go check it out. Okay. Because they're putting their hand around your tummy area. Okay. I know he's going to delay, so I'm going to keep on talking here. Sometimes they like to show me the energy of what a family, like energy that when your family, when people around you came to Earth, they had like this idea of something that they should have done. I don't know if they followed through with it, but I've got educator or a teacher's energy around you or your family. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Then this was interesting because
Oh, wait a second. What was that? Can you repeat that last real quick?
yep,
About
that
the educator?
there's teacher energy in your family. So somebody who either wanted to be an educator or a teacher of some sort or is one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But this one I said was very interesting.
Yeah, that's like 100% on. Yeah.
But they were the first thing I saw was a house and it looked like it had like wooden shingles. And I don't know whose house this was. And it may not really have been wooden shingles, but it looked like a wooden shingle house to me, like that brown house. But it was interesting because then I also wrote down the word empty nest. So I don't know if that correlates with you somehow. Or you know who had a house that looked like it had wooden shingles.
No.
Okay. Like I said, I don't know why. It was very random. I just literally saw the side of a house, and I seen like wooden shingles on it. It would literally look like a house out in the woods, like a cabin or something. Okay. But then they also talked about empty nest. So that's like somebody around you or yourself that's suffering, like everybody, like you're feeling alone, like everybody's left. Then also, I seen somebody within your circle that was struggling with some kind of addiction issues, and I feel like that it was something that they started taking possibly because, like when somebody goes through surgery and they start taking pain meds or something, and then it kind of grows from there. And I feel like that's kind of how this thing had started with them. Like they were given something, and then it turned into something bad. So I don't know if you know which family member that is, but kind of keep your eyes open, okay? I also, and I know I'm going to let you to catch up, so then you can throw it all back. Then I also seen a separation in family. So I don't know if family moved away from each other, or if the family got tore apart from separation. But then I also heard the word adoption, and so when I hear the word adoption, it means either somebody was talking about adopting, somebody adopted, somebody took care of somebody else's children, or somebody was just talking about adopting an animal. But the word adoption came up, and then I also seen. I can't say the word on here, and I don't like to even say this word, but the things that people use to go hunting, and they fire it. I saw those. I don't know who collected, who had one, or why it was relevant to you. All right, now I threw all that at you, and I just want to bring up the month of November, birthday, death date.
Yeah, I think I do. Kind of.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I think I know who collected them.
Okay, all right. And then I thought I heard the name Larry. I don't know who that was, but I don't know if could you hear all the rest of the stuff that I said?
No, I just when? Just now? Was there something
Could you hear
else?
me when I was
Or
talking?
yes.
Okay.
I was trying to write it down. Did I
Okay,
miss
okay.
some of it or
Okay. As long as you can hear me, that's okay. You don't have to say anything right now. I'm gonna let Mira go ahead and take you, and then you can talk all you want. Okay?
okay?
It's kind of delayed, so I don't. So go ahead, Mira.
It's a funny session because I've got like 3 bars of reception, yet it's showing me as red.
Huh.
So just go with it, I say.
Okay.
We just finished Mercury retrograde, so what do you expect, mate?
What?
Hi, Elizabeth. It's Mira. How are you?
Hi.
Good. I got the song when I connected to your energy. It's More Than a Feeling by Boston. Would you be able to take that?
Yes.
That song has been in my head for 2 days straight, and it's only just left because it was meant for you. Crazy.
That's funny.
Was there a separation between your mum and her family?
I'm not sure.
Okay. The separation, I've written down separation, but I also feel like it's like distance, and whether it's like physical or emotional distance.
Mm, possible. Yeah.
Okay. I got a male come forward and he had headaches. He was frustrated. He told me he was a ladies' man and he gave me the initial P, so that could be first, last, middle name, nickname. Can you take those?
No.
Okay. The initial P can be related to anybody that's like to do with this person. I also got the initials L, T, S, and M, and this could be 5 different people. Can you take those?
I'm not sure.
Okay, to write them down because they might not make sense right now, but I tell you what, sometimes people it clicks for them 3 years later. I also got the number 25. Can you take that? Or the 5th of February, the 2nd of May?
Still not. Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, that.
Okay. To any of them, so the 25, the 5th of February, or the 2nd of May.
Yeah, I'm not. Nothing's clicking.
Okay. The, I know Michelle's already brought this up, a baby in spirit, but I got female baby in spirit. Can you take that?
What was that again?
A female baby in spirit. So that's passed over. So either a miscarriage, stillborn, something like that.
Possibly.
Okay. Do you feel like you don't fit in wherever you go?
Yes.
Okay. And I got right puzzle piece, wrong board. You've got to find your people, and the people that you're surrounded with are not your people. I also got the month of August as being significant. Can you take that?
Yes.
Okay. And also I'm getting that you're very open. It's like you get a lot of information, you're connecting to your intuition. Trust that your intuition is very on point at the moment. And I also got, not related to this, but moving. Have you been considering moving, or have you been thinking about moving?
Yes.
Okay, because I saw trucks. So whether it was 1 truck or 2, I can't remember. I feel like it's 2, but you're going to be moving. And I wouldn't be surprised that it's like by the end of this year, start of next year. Someone also just told me that they had an overdose. It doesn't feel like they died of the overdose, but they had substance issues. Would you understand that?
Not. No.
Okay. Write that down. Is your mum in spirit?
No.
Okay. Just because I put mum in a box, and I feel like she's her own. I, don't get me wrong; it's not a burial box or anything like that. It's I put her in a box because I feel like she's. What's the word? What are we looking for? What are we saying?
Okay. Okay. I can explain that though. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I've got for you today. Thank you so much for allowing us to connect to your energy. And also, all the things that we brought up, can you please write down, because they will probably click at different times.
Oh yeah, I wrote it all. I tried to write it all down because I was just like, I didn't. Some of it
No
made
worries.
sense and some of it didn't. So
I caught up with someone a few weeks ago who had a reading 3 years ago, and as we were having a conversation about it, it only clicked to her in that conversation what a medium said 3 years ago. And I was like,
yeah.
divine timing, baby.
I forgot to pull your card for you too, Elizabeth. It says the crossing. It's time to trust the transition. Release what no longer serves you. Thank you. That means it's time to shed something, time to let go, time to move forward. Okay? Got it?
I, okay. I've already let go of so much that I've got nothing left to let go of.
Emotional, spiritual baggage is what we're talking about. Okay? If you want to share anything
Okay.
with us, you are welcome to right now. You don't have to.
We think we've let go of everything, but there's multiple layers, and just when you think you have, here comes another piece.
Yeah. Well, I know you were, Mary, you were talking about my mom and you were wondering. So she's in late stage Parkinson's. So she's there and she's aware, but her body is shutting down. So I don't know if
That's what
so
I
it's
felt.
like,
It was just because, like, the way
yeah. So it's like she's trapped.
I'd written it was like I felt like she's at like late stages of something, but I didn't feel like it was appropriate to say, yeah, but you did, so that's okay.
No. Oh no. Yeah. She's in the late stage Parkinson's and she shuts down. So she's still going, but she shuts down a lot. So, so yeah.
She
Um,
goes on adventures.
what was that?
She goes on adventures. Like she
Yes.
leaves
I hope
the job
she's,
for a
yeah.
bit and then does spiritual things.
Well, I've tried talking to her on a spiritual level that, because it's like, I know she's there, but it's like, I've tried to connect to her on an energetic level because I know I can't on the physical level anymore. So I've started learning to work with my guides. So I try to reach out through them to her and everything. So
Even if it's
so
set in
I'm
your
hoping
mind when
she's
you're in
okay.
her presence, she'll be able to feel and like she'll be able to receive those words on a spiritual level.
Right. Okay. Um,
Missed it
did you want me to
because
go
I've
back over
heard for
some
a
of
long
this? Is
time.
that what?
We would love for you to.
Yeah.
So you were talking about the grandparents, their kind of distance. Well, I was raised, I had both sets of my grandparents, but it was more, I didn't see my mom's side as often. It was like we were, it was somehow we always ended up on my dad's side of the grandparents. It was always with them. It was always visiting them. It was always staying with them. I didn't get to be as close to my mom's, even though they were not too far from us. I didn't get to be as close to them as my dad's grandparents. So, and I know my grandma, my mom's mom, like one of the last things she said to me before she passed, and it was so funny because at that time it was just over a guy, and she said, you know, don't worry. She was like barely alive, and she's like, you know what, honey, don't worry about it. Whatever's meant to be will happen. And I feel like she's always still been there watching over me no matter what. So she's like still giving me advice, and that was like, and then like the next day she was gone. So, and I was just like, but the military flag, I was thinking more of my dad's side. My grandpa was, we had his flag. He was buried with military honors and everything like that. So, and then the educator energy, that was probably my dad. For years and years and years, he wanted to be a teacher, and just where we lived, it never worked out for him. It was a small town, and it was all about who you knew. So, but yeah, he wanted to be a teacher for like a really long time. Um,
Does New
Trying to
York
think.
mean
I don't know about the stomach. I know. What was that?
sorry, me again. New York, does
I
that
can't.
mean something to you?
New York? Yeah.
As you
Yes,
were
New York does
talking, I
because
was
I was
hearing
at
swing your mug around and bring it up, and I was like, okay. And New York.
what was that? New York? Oh, well, I went my cousin when I was younger, when I was about 20, my cousin and her best friend went up there first. A bunch of us were up in the New York, Connecticut, New Jersey area, and we were nannies growing up. And we used to go running around New York. I mean, here are these Oklahoma girls. We were just running amok up on the East Coast and stuff like that. So yeah.
And remember earlier I said I
But
just
yeah,
made
that's I
coffee and
was
then
I'm
I
trying to
made one and I made it in a New York mug. I love this job.
oh that's I'm not sure about the I know More Than a Feeling. I love that song. Boston More Than, but I'm still trying to figure out um if it's attached to anybody. But now you were talking about stomach issues.
Uh-huh.
Was that with me though or somebody around me? Because my it was for me.
I don't know. I was pointing at you, so I don't know the attachment to you. Honestly, I feel like it's like looking.
Oh, okay. Because I know
I feel like it's attached to you.
that's something my brother. Okay, because I know that's something my brother's been going through, like major stomach issues,
Okay.
but I don't really have any,
And you didn't in the past have.
unless it's the fact I'm starting to go through.
I was just going to say.
I'm going through menopause.
Going to talk about. That's why I said talk about your female organs. Okay. That's what I think it's talking about because it says stomach or
Oh
female.
yeah, no, I'm starting. Yep, I'm
Same
starting to go through
road.
that.
Let me just mute myself.
And who's this Larry?
The Larry I can think of, a best friend of mine that I used to hang out with for years, and it was her dad passed, and I was mad because we hadn't really talked in a while, and she didn't even let me know that he had passed.
Oh,
And always considered her parents like my second set of parents. So when she didn't even bother to let me know that he had passed, I stopped talking to her completely then
like
because I felt like they always used to see me as part of the family, and I would go over there like on Christmas mornings. And she was a single parent, and her parents, Larry and Joni, would be there, and it was like they were my second family. And so when he passed, it
maybe the
really
reason
upset me
why
they never
the reason why he
included me
stepped
about
in,
it.
Elizabeth. Maybe the reason why he stepped in was to let you know there's maybe should have a conversation, or maybe just to let her know that he's still around. Okay. I know you're like, no, I don't want to talk to
Okay.
her. Release what no longer serves us. Anger, animosity. Yes. Okay.
Oh no, yeah.
Okay.
I know you said so when you said my mom felt like she was separated from her family, I'm just wondering if it was still the same thing, that
Remember I
it
said
was always about my dad's side of the family and never her.
emotional and physical distance.
So I know it wasn't. Yeah, we all lived in the same town, but it was always about my dad's side of the family, and then my mom was always trying to, you need to get out of here, it took me years and years and what I just went through being a caregiver for him and everything to understand what she had been trying to get me to do and why, dealing with my dad's side of the family. And now I'm like, now I know why. Yeah.
Which would have created
So,
a distance from her side,
but
you know?
yes, yeah. But both her older sisters. She has two older sisters. My aunts, they both passed.
Okay.
So I know you
Aunt and then
said
sister.
there was
Okay.
two
Mhm.
sisters all on the
All right.
side,
You
and
know,
that was
you know what the
that
adoption
was
was about?
my aunts
Okay. Do you know what the adoption they were talking about?
on her side.
Okay. We lost you.
I've got to go.
Yeah, and they're
I'm really
probably
sorry.
I love
I
you.
To
the only
everybody,
one of my
thank you so
cousins.
much for allowing me to connect with
Oh no,
Angie.
no.
I've got to go.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Sorry.
Thank you, Mary.
What were you saying, Elizabeth? Sorry.
Bye.
Did you
Oh
understand?
no, the only adoption I could think of was my cousin that had made an adoption years ago.
Okay. That's what they're
That's the
just like, there
only
was an
adoption
adoption
I
in the
could think
family. We'll
of.
talk about it. Okay. They're just do this to eavesdrop and let you know that they're around. They know what's going on.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for jumping on. And again,
Oh,
it'll be on the YouTube channel, Michelle Burke 8113. Somebody wants to type that in there. I'd
okay.
appreciate it. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Hello, beautiful people. Hello. Uh-oh. What did I do? I hit a damn button. Wrong button. Oh, come on. How do I get this out of here? Hold on. I hit the thing where swipe left, right, left. Okay, I'm back. I took up the whole screen. You're live again. Hello, Angela. Yes, I am live again. You know what I was telling Mira when I first got on here? I was trying to be lazy tonight, and I was like, just go live, just do it, because I do miss doing this. But you know what? It's like, when we were on every Tuesday night for like a year straight, it became just part of habit. And then things got so busy, I just got so tired, and it was like I was just getting drained. But I missed you guys so very much, and I was like, maybe I should just jump on randomly, and then every time I would say it, I'd get lazy. You're getting better at this live thing. Not too much. I'm not. Yes, actually, I just got them redone. My daughter Isabella, she does lashes. But most of the time, usually when I'm on here, it's like when I need to get them redone. So I just actually got them done like yesterday. So they're all pretty today. Hello, Renisha. Okay, so hello, Tink. I've missed you guys too, Denise. And I know I gotta get. I'm telling you, I don't know. I had a lot going on. So I wrote 4 books already. 2 are already out and published. 2 are in editing. I finished like 3 or 4 decks of Oracle cards. The Chi-Town Shannon ones. Warrior Woman was literally being printed this week. Then I have another one called Breaking Free. That one's being done. It's being printed right now too. So, and then I have the Angel card deck. So there's 4 decks of cards. I just did like 3 podcasts. If you guys upload the Psychic Insight app, Christine Barron, that's her app, but she does like daily readings for you. You'll find her on TikTok too. But you'll see some of my classes on there. I've been able to be a guest speaker on there a couple of times and taught some classes. The ones we just talked about was the whole Annabelle craze going on right now. But all right, I'm gonna see who's in the box, and I would love to meet your niece. Okay, who do we got here? La 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 la. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I am good. Turn your
Thank you.
volume up just a little bit.
Okay. Is that better?
Yes, much better.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks.
Yes, Kiwi, I am just spirit led. I just kind of grab one off the list and I push a button. Whenever my fat finger hits, then they jump up. Okay. All right. So, what is your first name?
I'll spell it. Sorry. It's Jose Luis. Like, yeah. JOSELUIS.
Okay. Is that put together?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a middle name?
No. Just
Okay.
one
That's
name.
okay. All right. So, have you been on here for a few minutes so you see how we're doing this?
Yeah, I've actually had one before from you.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. You had it with us?
Yeah, with you.
Okay, good. Then you know exactly how I work. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, let's start. I want to start off with this male that stepped forward. He
Okay.
gave me like a brother vibe energy. So I don't. So when I say brother vibe energy, somebody who was like a brother figure, somebody who was like a close friend. So it's somebody close to your circle. But I feel like his crossing was accidental.
Okay. Right now, I would say I'm not sure for that one.
Okay. And but then I have another mail, and it said murder suicide. So that's telling me that something he did caused his crossing. Wrong place, wrong time. Did
Yeah.
something he shouldn't have been doing. Okay. I also have an uncle figure that stepped forward. That's on the other side. Okay. And then I had a father figure step forward. Is it your father that's on the other side?
No.
Because I felt like your father was earthbound, but it's a father figure. So I don't know
Yeah.
if it was somebody who was like a father to you or a
Yeah.
grandfather. Okay.
Yeah.
I also was given the month of September. September would be a birthday, death date, anniversary date, major event in your life in the past.
Perhaps.
Okay. With months being brought up, they also brought up the month of November. November is, they're saying coming November, things are going to be kind of lining up for you a little bit more. Things might seem like you're not quite feeling like you're where you're supposed to be, right? Things are not lining up. They seem a little disruptive, but it's like November, it's almost like I feel like the storm's about to kind of like level out. Okay. All right. So good things coming towards you for you in November. I also seen you separated from family. I don't know if it's distance because they live apart or the family got severed, but they severed the line in the family. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You have two siblings?
Three. Yeah.
Three siblings? Okay.
Yeah.
Two are the same sex?
All three. Yeah.
Yes, because they're talking about the two siblings. So then it wouldn't be your siblings because if there's three siblings there, but they were talking about who has the two siblings.
Okay.
Mom or dad? Do one of them have just two siblings?
One of my aunts has two kids.
Okay, maybe that's okay.
Yeah.
And then I have, this was interesting because I heard Santa Claus is coming to town. And I was like, okay, that could mean a couple things. It could mean the song meant something to you. But to me, it meant like good things were coming, like
Yeah.
happiness is coming. Okay.
Yeah, I would take that.
Okay. And then also too, I don't know if you've been talking about or thinking about getting a new car.
Yeah.
Okay. But for some reason, I kept seeing a muscle car around you.
I'm also. Okay.
Okay. So I don't know if you're going in that direction or what, but I saw muscle cars around you. So maybe you're just going to be looking at them. I don't know. I also, they said there's something that you need to leave. I don't know if it's job, relationship, house, whatever it is, but they literally just said, tell him to leave.
Leave.
Yeah. Like there's something that's not serving you there anymore and it's time to go. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I also see, they said that you have a tendency, I don't know if it's physically or mentally, to be very organized, but you're leaving something undone, something that you haven't completed yet. I don't know if it's something in your life, if it's education, if it's something, but it's like, or you haven't finished a project, but they're like, he's very organized up here or physically organized, but there is something he just has not finished yet. And you need to finish that. Okay.
Okay.
And then, what else? Oh, I saw a jail. Yeah. So that either means that somebody was in jail that's connected to you, or it means that you are in a mental jail.
Yeah, I would say mental jail.
And you know who has the key.
Yeah.
Okay, use it. Okay. This is interesting because I didn't realize I wrote it twice, but I wrote leave twice.
Leave.
Yeah, so there's something that's nagging that the universe is like, it's time to go. And I don't know if it's your work or whatever, but it's like, it's time to go somewhere. Maybe it's even a trip. I don't know, but I wrote it twice. And then I wrote down the name Marie.
Marie.
Maria.
Marie. Like Maria. Maria makes more sense.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just said Maria. So I wrote down Maria, but then I just heard myself saying Maria.
Okay. Sorry. All right. I'll ask after if that's okay for that.
Okay. All right. And hold on one second. The Watcher. The Watcher's coming up. This is all about jealousy and envy. This is saying that somebody around you is envious of you and has some jealousy issues. There's literally your spirits are saying, keep your eyes focused. Don't let them in your bubble and keep moving forward. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You want to validate anything, my friend?
Okay. So It's funny because after you gave me that card, you said randomly Maria, and to not make story short, Maria is one of my dad's sister-in-law who did witchcraft on my family. She has 2 kids, and
Okay.
I wouldn't, okay. And then for you said that I'm not organized. I usually try to like keep up on like doing like protection and stuff like that, and like like a white bubble around me, all that stuff, and I haven't done that lately.
Okay.
Um, what else for November? When you said Santa Claus is coming to town and all that stuff, like November is gonna. It makes sense because I was actually telling my sister like, when am I gonna get a break? Like I feel like I just want things to go smooth for me at least because I've been feeling like off, so that makes sense. And then I was wondering for you said like a brother perhaps. I'm not sure on that one on the
Okay.
person that passed.
I want you. Okay, so I want you to think about. And it doesn't mean that they passed recently,
Hmm.
but was it somebody that you grew up with that crossed? Because it's somebody who's still attached to you. So it could have been somebody like that you grew up with them and then moved away from them.
Actually, sorry, I don't know why I wasn't thinking. My mom had a baby who passed away it was a boy.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah,
Yeah. Sometimes things
yeah.
just take a little bit longer. Because things happen so fast here, and that's why I always put it on the YouTube so people can go back. Um, but I want to tell you thank you so much for coming on again. And
Also, thank you. You predicted that my aunt was gonna have a baby, and she just told us, and it was a boy, like you said.
oh, nice!
So
Thank you for
everything,
sharing that.
everything you said in June, I think everything is coming true. Or then after I wrote stuff down, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So thank you so much for your time.
Oh, you're welcome. Also, too, for anybody who's interested here, August 21st, I am starting a mentorship program for psychic medium work healers. We're going to be doing it all on Zoom. So if you guys know of anybody that wants to join, it's a 5-month class. Michelle, psychic, what? Good one, Angela. So if any, anybody's interested, have them reach out to me. Okay?
Well, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You have a great night.
Okay.
Bye-bye. You're so funny, Angela. I was like, first I read it and I'm like, wait, you didn't know I was a psychic? All right. Are you going to join my class, Angela? Message me. Like I said, it's the whole program. It's so like we're going to get on Zoom on, I think it's the third Thursday of every month, 7 p.m. Central Time. I know there's one month it'll be the fourth one because I have an event that month. It may be October, probably around Halloween. I don't know. It'll be the fourth one. We are going to actually, a couple things we're going to be doing. One of the decks of cards that was just being printed is for my class for students. And it's a blank Oracle deck card. So like how when I designed my daughter's deck and I took all her pictures and, and I looked at them and I said, what did they mean to me? And then, I wrote up what it meant to me. But with the blank deck that'll come with the class, you're looking at the card because that's why I like Oracle over Tarot, because every card means something different. So you could look at something and then all of a sudden you see, you could look at it in one way and then I can look at it another way and see something completely different. So the deck is actually for you to make your own deck and fill in the blanks. And then actually one of the nights while we are together, you will be going live with me and practicing on people. So yeah, so there's a bunch of cool things we're going to be doing together. So just message me if anybody's interested. Do you have a website? Absolutely. If you go to my profile page and you click underneath there, go to the link tree and you'll find my, hello, Lisa. You'll go to my link tree and it has like my website and all of that stuff on there. I know the decks of cards, I don't know if they've been put up there yet. I know my books are up there. The last book that just got published was Michelle Breaking the Chain. It is my life story, all the drama, the addictions, the abuse, everything that's in here. Becoming part of the state, a ward of the states as a child, foster homes, all that stuff, living on the streets. That's my story. But it's not just my story. It's also 30 days of healing. Because when I kept trying to seek help and figure out how to get through the addictions and everything I was going through, I had to start to heal myself. So it's 30 days of healing, not just the horror story. Okay, and that you can find on Amazon under just Google. You'll find my other book too, Michelle Burke, B-I-R-K. Okay, done with the commercial. Catch up. Hello, Lisa. I have missed you. How long no see? Denise. La, la, la. Sophia, hello. All right, let's go to the box. La, 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 la. I seen you on there, Lucy. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, turn your volume up just a little bit, please.
One second. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. All right, your first name?
Sandy. Sandy.
Okay. Middle name?
Ruben.
Ruben?
Yes.
Rubben or An?
Ruben.
Ben. Okay. All right. Have you been on here for a little bit so you know what I'm going to do?
Yes.
Okay. Some of what I see can be directed at you. Some of what I see is family, friends, and associates. Anybody you're attached to, their people can come through. The third thing that they can show me sometimes is your physical, mental, or spiritual state of mind. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Sandy. The first thing I want to talk about is your name, Sandy, because your name, for some reason, they literally made me put in parentheses your name. So it's when I do that, that means that name. Okay, I want to tell you what the first thing that I heard. Okay, is that wasn't really your name, or that it was that there was another name that you were going to have, and then your name got shifted. Okay, so somehow your name is like radiating something with me. Not that there's anything wrong with your name, but like I said, I feel like there is something to do with your name that means more than just a name. Okay, it didn't come out of just the book. But I also seen 3 generations of males standing around you, and it was interesting because I don't even know if you know them or if you knew them very well, like the last generation of the males. But they literally made me put down the word warrior, and so that's telling me that I don't know that they were either had some kind of spiritual or fighting abilities. I'm not sure, but like if I write down warrior, I feel like a fighter. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't know what their gift was or their talent was, but like I said, there was like 3 warriors around you. I also seen a dark dog that's on the other side. I don't know if it's your dog, your family's dog, or a dog that was connected to you, but he's up there with them. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And I also have another male that's up there, and it definitely was head trauma that caused him to cross because my head started hurting really bad. So I don't, usually when my head starts to hurt, it's either a stroke, aneurysm, dementia, Alzheimer's, some kind of something to the head, but, or somebody who suffered from mental disorder or like bipolar, but my head really started to hurt. And I don't feel like he was that old. I don't feel like it was like an old man energy. I feel like it's a younger energy. I literally want to go between a 30 or 40-year-old male is what I'm feeling. Do you know who he is? It would be the first one that jumps in your mind.
Not currently. I mean, yes, something did pop in my mind, but I'm not
Okay.
100% sure.
Okay. Because usually it'd be the first one that jumps in the mind because they're trying to push their image in there. Before I also talked about the dog that's on the other side, but I seen a dog being hit by a car. I don't know if that's how that dog crossed. I don't know if you know what dog got hit by a car. Do you know of a dog that was hit by a car?
I do, yes.
Okay. And then I also I have dad with big question mark and underline. And when I write that like that, I understand there's something between you and dad. I don't know if it's unresolved, separation, but it's like it's literally when I do the question mark, it's like what's up with dad kind of feeling. Do you understand why I would write that?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. Then I also heard bells ringing, which when I hear bells ringing, that means that somebody's either going to be or has just announced a wedding or a baby coming. Okay. So if they haven't announced it yet, somebody in the family around your circle, it could be close friends or so, are going to announce it's coming. It's just a time for celebration. I seen legal issues. I don't know, is it you that's dealing with legal issues? But they were in, it could be something like, with children or whatever, or, law issues. But they're talking about justice and that justice will be served. Sometimes not exactly the way we see fit, but they're watching over the situation. Do you understand what they're talking about?
There's maybe 1 or 2 different
Okay.
things.
All right. Then they also they said they're talking about self-employment, that you should be working for yourself. Take your talents. If you're not already, then you should be working for yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Is it you that has the tattoo of remembrance, or was talking about getting a tattoo to remember somebody else?
Yeah.
Okay. And then it was interesting because I seen a man in a garage, and I don't know if it was Earthbound man that's in this garage, but I felt depression around him. So I don't know if they worked in a garage or they just like that's their place, but I just felt sadness with this man in this garage. Do you know what I'm seeing?
That could be maybe
Okay.
3 different people.
Huh?
That could be about 3 different people.
Okay. And like I said, usually be the first one that jumps in your mind so you know who they're watching over. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We're going to talk about your mental and emotional state of mind. Okay.
Okay.
They said that you're a runaway. You like to run away from stuff that you don't want to deal with. And you don't like to use your voice to express anything that has to do with your emotions. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. There's an uncertainty when it comes to a relationship or a past relationship. But I almost felt like there was trust issues involved with this, and my heart started to hurt. Do you understand what they're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And you guys, I do full-time readings. Usually between 30 and 45 minutes, and I charge $60 for anybody who ever wants me. You can just message me on here. Your card. Oh, well, here you go. Literally, we just talked about this. Justice will be served, but not exactly how we want it to be. Okay?
Okay.
So they reiterated what we already have talked about. Moving forward, something about December just jumped up. December's going to be, things are going to be shifting, changing up for you. I feel like a little better trend is going to be happening. Okay. And they just also said to bring up the month of May to you. Do you understand the month of May for the past? Birthday, death date, anniversary date?
Yes.
Okay. All right. With that, I'm going to send back your energy and thank you for allowing me to read you. And if there's anything you want to share, feel free. You don't have to.
The dog one popped out to me a little bit. I think you might have mentioned my first dog I've ever had.
Okay.
He did get hit by a car.
Okay.
Um, and so I was young when that happened, though. And then the dad thing, with the question mark, that I mean, right now, I guess it's not really too certain. I always kind of had a feeling maybe something between us, but it's always been kind of kept quiet between us. I guess like we don't really discuss our relationship too much. We kind of just live day by it.
Okay.
The Warriors had me a little. I was kind of confused. I wasn't too sure on that, but that's interesting. I mean, I've always felt like I always have like people around me, protecting me, and that's definitely I guess a relief to know that that's actually true.
Yeah, it was very cool because I've never wrote down the words warriors before, and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, definitely, because I feel like sometimes things should be happening to me sometimes, and I'm just like, it doesn't. Like I'm always protected.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Um,
What's with the name? Why was it your name jumping out?
I don't know, because that is my real name.
Okay. Do you
Uh,
know if your parents, did they ever talk about how they were going back and forth about naming you?
they did, yeah, they did talk about that at one point.
That's
But
what I
my
felt like it was when I said it wasn't your name. Almost like
yeah,
one parent doesn't agree with that's your name. They wanted something else.
it's funny. My dad has the same name, so I'm named after him, just not exactly. So I'm not a
That is so
junior.
funny because if you can see this, I literally wrote Sandy and then I wrote your dad.
Yeah,
Yeah. Huh.
that's awesome.
That's interesting. Okay. I didn't even realize that I did that.
Yeah. Trying to think.
Self-employment. You ready to work for yourself or do you?
No, I mean, there's been multiple times where I guess I've tried to do the same thing, but uh, I have been discussing with a friend
Okay.
about trying to get into our own business again. So
Okay. I think the angels are confirming. And the one thing I can tell you, I've been self-employed most of my life since I was about 19 and I'm 61 now. Um, it doesn't mean you get rich. It means you get happy.
true. Yeah, that's
It's peace.
definitely a big thing.
Yeah.
You mentioned the trust thing with a relationship that really hit home. That definitely happened very recently, actually. Um, Me and my wife actually almost got separated due to trust,
Okay.
in the beginning of the year. So that was very but we're doing a lot better now.
Good. Good. That's good. Thank you so much for sharing, and thanks for sharing your energy with me. I appreciate that. Hope that we see you on here again.
Thank you so much. Definitely.
All right. Thanks, Sandy.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
La, la, la. Wrangler, if you're still on there. When we're all done, then I'm going to pull up so I can meet your niece. Okay. Do I check health? It's not so like I am a Reiki master and I teach Reiki and I do energy work for health issues. So like I can scan somebody's body and see where things are ailing. Generally, like people will come to me and they'll be like, "Do you know how long am I going to live? Do I going to have kind of disease, stuff like that?" It doesn't work like that. If somebody comes to me and I can feel, I don't know, a warm spot, dark spot in a certain area, sometimes they're aware of it and sometimes they're not aware of it. And that's when I do like the, hey, go get this checked out. But a lot of times it's like, sometimes it's spirit driven. Like the spirits will be like, tell them to go check this out. And then it's like, hey, go check it out. Something's going on. Okay. So I hope I answered that question, Em. La 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 la. You're doing making something that makes you happy. Yep, 100%. I love what I do. Katie, hello, Katie. La 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 la. All right, let's see who we got here. La, la, la. Oh, where did you go? Lucy, you left the room. I was going to pull you up. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hello. What is? Oh, I think. Excuse me 1 minute. I have to turn the fan because I couldn't figure out why my eyes are bothering me, but it's literally drying out my contacts. So I'll be right back. I hope I didn't flash. Oh. Okay. All right. I hope I'm not flashing nobody with my dress. So sorry. So sorry. I'm not very ladylike sometimes. Okay, Louise.
Yes.
Okay. I thought I moved the fan, and I think I moved it right at me. Do you see it blowing my hair? Please hold. Damn it. Oh, damn it. The only bad part about wearing contacts is that dries your eyeballs out. Okay. Is your real name Louise, love?
It is, yes.
Okay. Louise. And you have a middle name?
Renee, Renae.
Ranae, you said?
Correct, yes.
Okay. All right. So, you've been here a few minutes. You see what I'm going to do?
I have been watching, yes.
Okay. All right. You relax. You and your birdie. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Just say yes or no's, darling, and then we can talk about it. If you don't understand it, I'll keep talking.
No.
Generally, it'll be the first thing there, the first person that jumps in your mind, okay?
Okay.
First one I want to talk about is grandma, because you have a grandma that stepped forward. When they give me the word Nana, it generally means that they had a nickname, whether it's their grandparent name or their government name. Like I was born Michelle, but they called me Shelly growing up. When I became a grandma, they called me Nana. So they just used the word Nana to let me know that this grandmother had a name other than just her government name or the word grandma. Do you understand that?
Well, it's funny because I don't remember my Nana that much, and I always wonder, did I call her Nana? Did I call her Grandma? I was never sure what I called her.
Okay. Well, it's okay. So I just want to first, I want to talk to you about her because she was very vocal here. But I can smell food around her that smelled really good. And that she was a good woman who liked to cook. But she said that grandpa didn't always like her food. And so I feel like she was somebody who thought she was very creative in the kitchen, but may not have really been.
Okay.
Okay. Because like I said, but she said it very cheerful. Like she was very happy about it. She just, cooking was like a love for her. Okay. But this was interesting because mom is still earthbound, isn't she?
Yes.
Because I have a mother figure that's on the other side. And literally, that's why I knew it wasn't your mom, but it said mother figure. So I don't know if there was somebody around the family or if it was an in-law that crossed over, but there's a mother, but she literally gives me mother energy to her.
Not sure.
Okay. She did this around her chest area, which means her breast, her lungs, or her heart caused her to cross. And I almost want to go, for some reason, I just heard the word like aunt jump in my head. So I don't know if it was like a aunt that like was part of the family, close to the family, like to watch over the children. I'm not sure, but I feel like it was a relative that liked to play the mom role or caretaker.
Yeah, I have someone in mind. Yep.
Okay. Then I also, I have a male that I feel like he crossed within the last 2 years because his energy was so high that I couldn't make him out. When they are a recent crossing, sometimes they're too loud because they don't know how to tone themselves down yet, their energy. So I feel like there was a male within your circle that just crossed within the last 2 years because his energy is still very strong.
Not sure.
Okay, I'll put a question mark by that. Just kind of hold on to that. I also saw another male here that he said car accident to me. I don't know that the car accident is what caused his crossing, but he brought up the car accident. So I don't know if he was in an accident or he's talking about somebody else's accident. But he just, in parentheses, I wrote the word car accident. So I'm not sure where that coordinates with you or, who it's about. But they showed me, they're talking about you and like work-wise. And they said energy worker. So when I hear that, it's like somebody who has the ability to do like energy work on somebody or healing somebody. But that you have that potential if you haven't thought about it before. But it's something to check into. Okay.
Wonderful. Yep.
Okay. They gave me the month of November for the past. November would be a birthday, death date, anniversary date.
Not sure.
Okay. I want you, once you hang up, I want you to think about when somebody crossed, when somebody was born, when you got the good news, the bad news, bought the major house, got the new job, whatever it is, but it's something major, okay?
Okay.
Then I also saw a winter crossing. I seen snow around a headstone, which is telling me that somebody crossed during the winter months that's still radiating around the family.
Okay.
Okay, then they also they showed me, they were showing me you inside, and I was feeling a bit lonely and a bit empty. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And then it was interesting because I don't know if this was a reflection of you as a child, but I seen a little girl that was playing by herself, like just always trying to entertain herself. Does that make sense?
I don't remember much of my upbringing, but would make sense. Yes.
Okay. And then I also see another little girl around you. Do you have a daughter?
Not a daughter. No.
Okay, but I see a little girl around you, so I don't know if it's a little girl that's earthbound. I literally put her in parentheses, so I don't know where she fits into your life. I don't know if it was a child that crossed. That's a female energy that's around you, but I literally see a little girl around you. I don't know if you are planning on more children or have more children, or if you're going to be taking in or helping raise somebody else's daughter, but I see another little girl around you, okay?
Okay.
All right, then I see the flash of horses going by. Do horses mean something to you?
No.
Okay, so when I see horses, it means two things. One, it either means horses, four-legged, or it means somebody around you that had a Mustang.
Doesn't ring any bells,
And
no.
it's interesting because of that car accident thing. That's why I was like, for some reason, I feel like there's something going on here, and I'm not piecing it together. So when you figure this out, make sure you message me, okay?
Okay.
I was asking about like how things are going to go for you, but I see like, and I was kind of sad to say this, but I see things that are going to be like moving and shaking and changing up for you not until next March.
Okay. Makes sense. Yep.
Okay. And then I see a move is coming for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. And my angel card messages for you. Oh, I also see the number 2 and then number 9. Birthday, death date, the second day, the second month, February the 2nd. Number 9, they could also be angel numbers. They could be on your address. I don't know. But so 2 and 9 is with me. I also, okay, you got the sacred mirror, fire and water, action and surrender. Allow the balance. You are only fighting yourself right now.
Yep, that sounds like me.
Well, don't do that. All right. If you want to share anything, you are welcome to, but it's your story. You don't have to.
No, thank you very much. I screen recorded it and I'll look back and listen and try and piece the puzzles together.
Wonderful.
Thank you
Sounds
so
good.
much.
You're very welcome, honey. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right, what's been happening? Oh, I gotta stretch my leg out. Wrangler, are you still in the house? La, 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 la. Oh, sorry. Oh, pink and blue button. You have been working so hard out there. I thought I have to bring you in. You were doing such a fine job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I know we've read you. I read you before. What's
No,
your?
actually, you haven't.
I haven't.
You have not.
I see your name all the time, and I never read you.
I used to watch all the time, but I would never come up.
Aw, well, I'm glad you came up. Okay, Denise, what's your middle name, love?
Michelle,
Ah,
but mine has hell in it.
yeah, damn it. Oh, damn it. You got it, babes. All right, I'm gonna be quiet for a minute, honey.
Okay, me too.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. First, I want to talk about the first mail that came through. He was making my head hurt. I don't know if what happened, if it was, I don't know if he hit his head before he crossed or if it was a stroke, aneurysm, dementia, Alzheimer's, or a blow to the head. I could smell smoke around him, so I don't know if he hung around with the smokers or he was a smoker. And I could
He's
see
just
him playing cards. And then it was so funny because then he said, well, I would take a nip. And it was interesting to say that, a nip every once in a while. So do you know who he is?
yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. And
There's
then
two of them actually.
and then I have a father that's on the other side. Is that your dad, hon?
Yes.
Okay. I also
That
have
explained, that explained it. Thank you. I was trying to go between the two. Okay.
that took care of that. Okay. I also have a female on the other side. And it's doing this around her breast area. So, and I feel like it was her breast or her heart that caused her to cross.
Yes.
Okay. Now this was interesting because grandparents tend to like put themselves on my paper, like they either are next to each other or they're separated from each other. But these two was almost like I felt like a battle of the grandparents. Like,
Oh God, yes.
okay, thank you. I was like, okay, well, we
Yeah.
have
Oh, that makes my back hurt. Dang.
okay.
Ouch.
All right. Sorry. Okay. And then I have somebody on the other side and they said murder, suicide. Their crossing was unnatural. They were the wrong place, wrong time, or something they did cause their own crossing. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And they were right away when I was thinking about you, I felt my hip and my leg area started hurting. So I don't know if it's your hip, your leg, or your knee, but my side just started aching. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And then I heard you crying out the word mama. Do you understand why I would hear that echoing inside of you?
Yep.
Okay. Then I also, you know how you've heard me talk about how like they show me the energies of what people should be or could have been or wanted to be? I've got caretaker nursing energy around you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. I also seen somebody within your circle that was being sexually assaulted, raped, or molested. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. I also seen, you know, because you got hell in your name, I also seen a bunch of rough patches around you. Like you just literally feel like it never stops.
Yep.
And I want to talk to you about that for a second. I want you to surrender. Like, God, take the wheel. Because the dark side is having so much fun messing with you, it keeps throwing more bumps in the road. And that literally the day I said, fuck it, I don't care, my life changed. It couldn't fuck with me no more. Okay? But I need you to just, I surrender. I don't care. You can't mess with me anymore. You'll notice things will start to calm down. They also said, though, that you're a survivor. You keep pushing through and you keep fighting. But it was interesting because I saw so much war around you. And I saw the military flags, and I feel like there's family that was involved with the military. Is that true?
Big time.
Okay. That's why I was literally, because I wrote war and then I wrote military, and then I was like, okay, why is it so, like, I seen so much war around you. Okay. So that makes sense why why they kept. And then I seen a railroad track. If I see a railroad track, it means a couple things. Either somebody who was collected trains, somebody who lived by the train tracks, or somebody who
Yeah.
worked at the train track. Okay. Okay. Then they said to tell you that things are going to level out come November. You're going to feel a moment of peace. Okay. Then they talked about in the past, they gave me 2 months for birthday, death date, anniversary, major event. The first one is March.
Yes.
And then they gave me December.
Yes.
Okay. Then they talked about the government job. So somebody within your family had a government job. Could be firefighter, EMT, police officer. Could even be a teacher. Somebody who's
Yes. Yes. He
Okay.
did. Yes.
Okay.
There was.
Okay. And then they showed me you tinkering around. Like you try to occupy your time with tinkering. I don't know what you're playing with, but I just see your hands like almost like you need to figure out how to occupy some of your lonely time.
Yep.
So you're like, what should I do? And then I seen puzzles. Is it you with the puzzles?
No.
Okay. Do you know who's had the puzzles?
Yes.
Okay. And then they showed me, and then I felt very sad for you. I felt a lot of loneliness inside of you and sadness, and you constantly asking, what about me? When is it my time? When can I get a break? When can I be recognized? When will somebody pay attention? When will I be the important one? Do you understand those words?
Yep.
And then I seen you separated from a man. The man is not with you anymore. Do you understand that?
No.
Okay. There's a male that you're severed from. So I don't know if it's a relation, like if it's either your relationship or a sibling or
Oh, wait. Yes.
thank you. Okay. All right. La, 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 la. All right, the sacred pause. Stop, listen, pause. You may feel like you are in limbo, but you are in the center of something magical. And what this card is talking about, and what this card is talking about, is just understanding that this moment you are alive. This is a magical time for you. Like you should be embracing this moment. Think about, I always say, find, every day we should find 50, little wonderful miracles, whether it's, looking outside and seeing the grass and the flowers and a butterfly or, but it's like, this is a magical time for you. And you're so busy letting the world get into your head and the people around you getting into your head that you need to grab onto those magical moments, those little things that just make you smile. The more you count them throughout the day, like literally do a count, like I got 1, I got 2, I got 3. That will start to diffuse all of the negativity when you start to see the sunshine around you.
Yeah. I don't know what is going on today. It's a really hard day, and I have no idea why.
Your chest is bothering you and you just want to cry?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then let it out.
I have. I don't know. It's just, I feel like I cried, I'm drained.
It's all right.
Fine.
You're just releasing some stuff that you've been. The problem is that when we're like a pop can, and so like when we shake up that pop can and then you pop it, it blows up everywhere.
Right.
That's what we are like. So we compress all this crap into us, and we take it all in, and we take all the stress, and we take the hell, and we take the drama, and we take all of the letdowns in, and all the hurt in, and then we get shaken up one day, and we just pop. And we don't know why, but it's because we can't take any more in.
Right. It's like the reason you heard me screaming at my mother is because I'm really angry with her.
Okay.
And I'm just tired of being angry.
It's not serving you.
I just don't understand. I can't make it make sense.
Okay.
And it makes me very angry.
Does it have to make sense?
For some reason, yes.
But that's us wanting to control the situation and try to make logic where it's not ours to know.
It's her that you have fidgeting and her with the puzzles.
Okay.
I figured out that my entire life, from as far back as I can remember, because I don't remember any of my childhood, but as far back as I can remember, I have been in fight or flight mode my entire life.
Okay.
And I get it from her.
From her?
And him.
Okay.
Because the male that you brought through was my dad. And, yeah, he was not a good guy.
Okay. This is...
And then the other one, the other guy you brought through was really weird. That was my father-in-law.
Okay. The part of the reason why they come around is to let you know that they are around you now. But, part of what my book, the Michelle's Breaking the Chain, it's definitely, I think it's one of you, and I'm not trying to sell it, but we have some things that are common denominators here. And
You remind me of my mom.
I'm sorry?
You remind me of my mom.
Is that a bad thing?
Yes and no.
Okay, well, let's hold on to the good part of it, okay? Okay. Hold on to the good part. But
You're the light side of it. You're the light side of it.
Okay, good. But some of the thing that changed my viewpoints on things was the day that I realized that I picked my parents. I picked the parents that I was going to go to, and so we pick these parents because there's lessons we want to learn or teach them. And so we literally pick, and excuse me here, but we pick human beings that are fucked up human beings that are still trying to figure out their own shit. And we're like, I want you to be my parents. So we jump into that family, and they're like, dude, this is my first time here on earth too. I still got to figure out my own crap, and now I got to figure out your crap. I'm still working on fixing myself and seeing if I can learn my own lessons. And the thing is, we put so much energy on what our parents should be and should take care of us, because that's what Brady Bunch did. They love you, they nurture you, they care for you. And then when we don't have that image or what other people have, it's like heartbreaking. Like, why wasn't I worthy enough? Why can't I get that? What's wrong with me? It's not
Exactly.
we picked fucked up parents. That's all. That's all. They're making their mistakes. They got to learn. They're growing. They brought their own demons with them when they came back. If it's crap they brought back from a past life, they're still working on that and may not have gotten it figured out yet. And then they're going to decide if they want to come back and see if they can get it right. But I literally, when my mother crossed, she died in my arms, and I was holding her. And this is a woman who we didn't.
Oh, we were estranged.
Yeah, we didn't have a relationship. I grew up in the foster care system, and it was not a good time with her when she was around. But I finally came to terms with her after the age of like 30, and she was never like my mother. She became a friend. I would love to make her laugh, because my that was when I was 30 that I changed my views on her, and that I realized, oh my God, she was a broken child. Like, who were her parents? What did they give her? She didn't know how to be a mom because nobody was a mother to her. And when I saw her as that broken little girl and not as the woman who let me down, it changed everything inside of me. And I actually felt sadness and passion for her, because as she was getting older, and she crossed at like 64, when she was getting older, my heart was hurting because there was no fixing it. Like, her mother and father were gone. They couldn't fix what they had done to her. She didn't go to counseling and fix herself. And so my sadness for me before she crossed was she didn't ever get better. And she was always not right up here. And and when she crossed, I literally held her in my arms, and I rocked her like a little girl, and I sung little girl song, like Hush Little Baby. I sung baby carols to her, because I was like, nobody ever did that for her. She never got to be the little girl. And and I whispered in her ear that she was a beautiful little girl, because every little girl should hear those words. And she died in my arms, and I knew she died with some peace, and that was all I could give her at the end. So
Right.
I don't know if that little story helps or not, but forgive.
I ran away at 14.
Huh?
I ran away at 14. And so from the age of 14, she died when I think I was 23 when she died, because she was 49 years old when she passed away. Yeah, heart, she had congestive heart failure and Graves' disease. But so there wasn't, not that I might have seen her 3 times in that 9-10 year span, and there was never a come to Jesus meeting that should have happened, okay? It should have freaking happened, and there wasn't one, okay? And it pisses me off that I didn't get it.
Right. Do you understand you can have it now?
I think I'm scared too.
Write a letter to Mom. Write a letter. Tell her.
It did.
Okay. And then burn it.
It made me really mad. It made me so much more angry.
Because you got to burn it, then release it. Give it back to her. She didn't mean. She didn't.
It's actually buried under a tree.
I'm sorry?
It's buried under a tree.
Okay. But you're not letting it go. You
I
got
just, and that's why I don't understand why I can't, why it's not, because I've done I've done the chord, the writing, the apology, the begging. I don't know.
If I say something, I don't want it to sound offensive, okay?
Okay.
But sadness is also an addiction.
Yes. And I'm a freaking breaker.
Huh?
I'm here breaking all these freaking curses, and that's the big one. And I just don't know how to let it go.
Yeah. I want you to like try this I said I want, like I can tell you what to do. But when you go to sleep at nighttime, I would like for you to envision, because I literally can see her trying to do it. Her arms around you. She's trying to hold you. She's literally pushing the hair off your cheek, she said. because I try to hold her at nighttime and try to rock her. Lay there when you go to sleep at nighttime. Let her hold you. Let her give you that love that she wasn't able to give you when she was earthbound. Okay, she's right there.
I know. I feel her all the time. I don't know how to get past all the pain.
Yeah. Problem is, you've been carrying it so long, you don't know how to put it down.
I know.
Yeah.
And I've tried all the things that I can think of, and I just don't know how to do it.
You haven't surrendered it. Like I'm done. When I said, there's when I finally got fed up and I just said, fuck it, I don't care anymore. I can't hurt anymore. I can't. I mean, I couldn't take any more pain. I literally surrendered it. Like, fuck it, I'm done. I can't. And literally the day I said that, I said, God, take the wheel, because I'm not doing it anymore. I can't. My life changed completely. My husband and I were just talking about this tonight. I said, I feel, as he was talking about like the stress of life and something, I said, I don't feel it anymore. I literally feel so much peace in my life. And I the dark
You
side
can
doesn't have me anymore. I'm sorry?
You can tell.
It's a good thing. I like it. And I hope that for you, my friend. And I hope
I'll get there.
you will get there. You know it. You will get there. When you decide,
I just got to get there.
you got to put down that suitcase that's full of shit that you just keep carrying around and lugging around. All that crap that was put on you, you carried it. Put it down. It's heavy. It's serving you nothing. People have shit on you and walked away. They didn't think twice about it. So why do you want to carry it?
True.
But Denise, it was a pleasure talking to you, like love.
Yes, thank you.
And I pray, and I'm sending nothing but white light and energy around you, comfort you, to let your heart soften, to let that fear subside, and to let that little girl inside of you that feels so broken and so lost, to let her to start healing. And shadow work is part of that. It's going back and finding those little girls. And I'm not doing this for a promotional thing, guys, but like about every other month or so, because it's one of the classes that I teach. And you can do it on Zoom. You just find a quiet place. And I'm in a Lombard with people in the room, and they're all chill. And then I've got people on Zoom. And it's it's from 7 o'clock to 9 p.m. And it's literally hypnosis, and it's kind of hypnosis and meditation. And we go back in time to try to find those broken pieces of little girls and boys and bring them back to the surface. Because what happens is every time somebody broke you or hurt you as a child, that piece of you just separated and it went into this little dark room by itself. And we ran away from it. And the problem is this child never grew. It sat there in this little dark room like, what about me? What happened to me? And so throughout our lives, we keep trying to move in and trucking on, but these children keep causing us triggers and trauma and anxiety and depression because they've never got past it. So it's a session where we go back into the room and we take a child at a time and let the healing process begin. So something to think about. And even if you can't do it out by me, find somebody out by you. But shadow work is very important. Okay?
Yep, back into the book I go.
I'm sorry?
Back into the book I'll go.
Amen. There you go. And you keep going until you see the light, okay?
Okay, thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome, darling.
Much love.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's hard. I did the same thing just recently. I'm going through it right now. I'm sorry, darling. Shadow work helps a lot. 100%. I highly recommend shadow. Grief is so hard to cope with. It is. It is. But that's what I was trying to say, and I don't mean that to anybody, but anxiety, grief, trauma are addicting. It becomes part of our makeup. It becomes embedded in our DNA, and we get so used to those feelings that we stay with them. And if we choose to change our feelings, change how, kind of shed that, I don't want to be sad today, and finding those 50 items a day that are magical. And sometimes you really have to look, but you understand, you start redoing your training process of your brain. It is 10:10 here, you guys. I want to tell you that I love you all very much. It was good to be on here tonight. I think I might do some paid readings, and I usually just do the free ones. If I do come on here, it's $35. It's 15 minutes. So kind of, put some pennies away, then you'll be on here with me. I will post on here when I'm going to do it. It's either Cash App, Zelle, Venmo. Like I said, I've never done it on here. I do it at a lot of my events. But until we see each other again, love, peace, rock and roll. All right, guys? La 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 la. I hated everything. That is very hard, baby. All right, I know. I can never figure out how to get up. I'm gonna be here in the morning.